the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the state, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my 10 in my
Good afternoon, Jennings County. I'm Skylar Lewis, and you are watching JCTV News. Congratulations one last time to your 2022 Homecoming Queen, Megan Vogel, and Homecoming King, Austin Wells. The first 9 weeks will be coming to an end next Friday. The book club will have a meeting in the library next Wednesday during lunches. The game club meets on Monday night until 6 p.m. Fall break will begin next Friday and will run October 10th to the 14th. Stop by the East Wing office if you need parking permit. Permits are required to park at school. Key Club meets after school on Wednesday in the library until 4 p.m. Finally, Oktoberfest will be this weekend in Seymour. So will it rain on the final weekend of September? Here's your 8-day weather forecast from Channel 8.
Buongiorno a tutti in questo programma televisivo. Oggi parleremo del meteo. Allora, un giovedì possiamo trovare appunto una giornata di sole con qualche nuvola, quindi 67 degrees. Venerdì troviamo sempre una giornata di sole, però con più nuvole arrivando appunto a 70. Il giorno di sabato sarà una giornata molto calda, come anche domenica, che possiamo arrivare ai 72 e 74 degrees. Lunedì troviamo una giornata di sole, però con 72, quindi più fresco. Martedì troviamo una giornata di 73, quindi simile a lunedì, dove è sempre una giornata di sole. Di mercoledì invece troviamo una giornata di sole però con più nuvole, quindi arrivando a 71 e sarà appunto più fresco il clima. E invece di giovedì troviamo una giornata molto nuvolosa, arrivando a 72. Grazie per l'attenzione.
Good afternoon, sports fans. The tennis sectional wrapped up. On Wednesday night, the tennis team defeated Madison. Winning was singles players Owen Law, Parker Bales, and Giannis Sebastian, and the double teams of Justin Ramey, Ryan Shook, Alex Leach, and Ty Zorlot. On Thursday night, the team fell to Southwestern in the sectional final. Winning was singles players Owen Law and Parker Bales. Here is Justin Ramey and Ryan Shook with Coach Darren Brown.
I'm Ryan Shook here with Justin Ramey, and we are interviewing Coach Darren Brown of the boys tennis team. Coach Brown, has the team exceeded expectations this season?
I would say so. I kind of had some relatively lofty expectations. We had 11 wins last year. What did we end up this year so far?
I don't know.
15, I think, so far. So, yeah, 15 wins.
Thank you.
So, Coach, what can we look to see in the sectionals?
Well, hopefully you guys were paying attention because you guys just won today. So, one victory. So, hopefully, depends who we play this next round. I think a second victory should be in the cards, which would set us up for a nice rematch with Columbus North.
Thank you.
If one doubles takes care of business.
Thank you.
The girls' soccer beat Madison 2-1 on Wednesday. 2 goals by Abby McDonald with assists by Maddie McIntosh and Macy Addis. Keeper Elena Phillips had 14 saves. The volleyball team won its 20th game on Thursday over Scottsburg. Taylor Mallory had 11 digs and 2 aces. Charlie Barlow had 8 kills. The soccer regular season ended last night with a loss to New Albany. Deacon Brown had 8 saves, and Cooper Reeves had 1 save. The football team will be traveling to Seymour tonight. It will be homecoming for the Owls. The game will start at 7 p.m. Here's Josiah with Coach Heron and running back Brandon Braun.
So how do you think our team's going to do tonight?
Well, I think if we come out firing on all cylinders, then I think we have a shot. But we got to take it.
Well, we seen last week that we made a couple of mistakes on defense. Do you think the defense has fixed it up?
I mean, I don't think it's just defense. I think football's a team sport in both ways. Even with special teams, I mean, we've had a couple of mistakes, but with football being the way it is right now for Jennings County, I think if we don't come out and punch them in the mouth and stay focused, because we did that against Madison. We punched them in the mouth, and then you guys kind of faltered because we got too ahead of ourselves. It really just depends on our mentality going into it.
All right, you're doing a great job so far. So here's the last question. If you could tell our audience one thing that's going to happen tonight, what would it be?
Jennings County football is going to beat Seymour.
Amen. Thank you, Coach Aaron. This is Josiah Hefo. First of all, let's start off with what's your name?
Brandon Braun.
Okay. So how do you guys think you guys are going to do against Seymour tonight?
I think we're going to do great, even though it's their homecoming. I think it's going to be a good game. We can fight hard. You want a score prediction?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it'll be 27-14 us.
Okay. So I've seen last week you guys had a couple of mistakes. You guys think you fixed it throughout the week?
Yeah, we definitely worked hard this week. We definitely worked hard.
With a preview of tonight's game, here is Bryson Webster.
My name is Josiah Hefo II. Who am I here with?
Bryson Webster.
Now, I could clearly see that our D-line wasn't getting that much pressure last week. How do you guys think you're going to do this week?
We've definitely picked up the intensity.
All right, so what do you think the final score is going to be?
I give it 45-21 us.
Well, one more time?
45-21 us.
Okay. Anyways, how do you think our offense is going to do this week?
We're gonna run all over them. We're gonna beat them in the run game. We're gonna beat them in the passing game. They're not gonna stop us.
No, I've seen during practice y'all switch the defense up a little bit. How do you guys think that's going to work out?
I think it'll work out pretty well. We have more options now with the things that we've switched up.
You guys think you're going to get enough pressure this week?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, we'll see about that. Well, thank you for showing up.
The girls' soccer sectionals were announced. The ladies will play B&L next Thursday at 7:15 at New Albany. The cross-country sectionals will be held on Saturday, October 8th at Austin. Here's a look at the college level. Indiana will be at Nebraska at Memorial Stadium. Purdue will travel to 21st ranked Minnesota. The Gophers are still undefeated on the season, and Notre Dame will have the weekend off. Here's a look at the national level. The Colts will play at home against Tennessee this Sunday at 1 p.m. We are down to the final weeks of baseball, and the Reds are 30 games out of first place. Here's a look at the sporting events for the weekend. Tonight, the football team will have a road game at Seymour. You can listen to that game here on our school channel and WJCP radio. On Saturday, the cross-country teams will be at HHC. The freshman and JV football team will be home to Seymour, and the volleyball teams will be at Madison. That's the latest in sports. Now back to the news desk.
It's Friday and time for another movie trailer. Opening this weekend is the TV classic, The Munsters.
Rob Zombie, the director of House of a Thousand Corpses, Halloween, and The Devil's Rejects, brings you the greatest love story ever told.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Victims. The brain of a super genius transplanted into the body of a perfect physical specimen.
I want a man that makes my blood run cold. A man that every time he enters my crypt, it's like a stake through my dead black heart.
I can whip you up a humpy down in the land.
Oh no, remember what happened last time?
He was batty.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. I'm looking for a vision, a queen, true love. What exactly do you want?
Is Herman Munster in there? I knew the moment I laid eyes on you that you were special. I understand if you don't feel the same. I'm just a regular gal living a boring, normal life.
If there's one thing I know, is that the rest of the world melted away as soon as you appeared in my life.
It seems Miss Lily is truly in love.
Oh, come on, you know and I know that we gotta get rid of that bozo Herman Munster. Greetings from Transylvania. That's a strange way of saying hello.
Oh, I guess we're gonna have to get used to it.
From the History Channel, here is Today in History.
Here's a look at this day in history. September 30th.
In 1791, Wolfgang Mozart conducted the premiere of his The Magic Flute shortly before his death at age 35. In 1927, Yankee outfielder Babe Ruth hit his 60th home run of the season, setting a new record that would last until 1961. Today in 1962, black student James Meredith succeeded in registering at the University of Mississippi on his 4th try. And on this day in 1954, the U.S. Navy commissioned the world's first nuclear submarine. The propulsion system of the USS Nautilus was a landmark in naval engineering. Her nuclear plant enabled Nautilus to remain submerged for weeks, even months, making it the first true submarine. And that's this day in history.
From Graham Creek Elementary, a student explains his Mars rover project.
Okay, Bentley, what did you do today?
I followed the Vexco tutorials and built the Mars rover. And then I connected the brain to the laptop. And then I followed the tutorial, the code buttons, and I coded it.
And so he's taken off down there, isn't he?
Yes.
And how long did this take you to program?
About a couple minutes.
That is fantastic. Thanks, buddy.
Here's a look at breakfast and lunch menu for early next week.
That I enjoyed helping people feel better about themselves. So whenever I came into dental, I got to meet a lot of great people. The teacher is very welcoming. We get to do many hands-on things. Second semester, we have the opportunity to go out in clinicals, which means that we get to go out and work side by side with dentists and dental assistants to work on patients. Here, it's made me feel more comfortable whenever I do choose my career in the dental field on what type I'm going to do. It makes me feel more comfortable about going out to offices and working on people and knowing that they'll feel comfortable with me working on them.
I chose this class because I've always liked health and I've liked helping people. In the health science class, we master a lot of skills. We do a lot of hands-on activities, learn a lot from the book. We get to not only read and hear about it, but also practice the skills on our own. CPR training, pretty much all the first aid skills you would need. We also have the opportunity to do co-op where you can get paid and work at the same time. We also get dual credits now. I want to be a nurse, and Southeastern Career Center has been able to help me complete that.